And we have actually had a fan who's delivered a special treat from Greg's. And Blitz said that he would try it. In favor of Medusa. Team Secret, though. TP in. Nice rotation in with Puppey pulling in Yapster. They're going to be able to find Chalice here, looks like, with the Orb of Venom, slowing them down enough. Eventually, they will get that first blood. It'll go to the Sven. It'll go to Nisha. Oh, him missing his support for this time being doesn't really expose him at all. Still able to get... Oh, they're going to go for him again. The roll-in is going to land on a Chalice, perfectly chaining these stuns, and Chalice does not have the Firefly, so he just can never get away from all this. Puppey being hunted down, and it's not like X-Nova is going to suffer too much in levels either, because he is a Doom at the end of the day. They are going to be able to jump on him. Zai slowing down the Doom to make sure there's not going to be an Infernal Blade, but until the Boundless Strength comes out, they get the Jingu stacks as well. So X-Nova gets that.
Zai's pick, by the way, they make sure that it doesn't really matter if he knows how to play it or not. It's supposed to hard counter the enemy is Nisha. Then throw out a stun. Yapsor has a free roll now.
And eventually that sticky napalm, they wore off too, so Nisha 2-5, a slight lead here for Team Secret. Now this is a lead in the laning phase that they kind of need to get, right? Just because of the timer that they're going to be on, is they're going to be able to find the pick up onto Ame here. Really great setup once again by Puppey's Chen, pulling in the Sven, and he's just missing from that top lane for such a small window that it's so tough to read these rotations.
This Chen feels unbelievable.
Yeah.
As a hero, the fact that it gets coddles now is they might even go for this top fight.
Yeah, the rotations come away, but now they get a two-man Stormbolt. A big clean damage was Littered as well. Both supports are dead, and maybe just fortunate enough. Oh, they actually went for the lasso there from the side. Challenge, a poorly set up defense there from PSG.LGD. I don't think they read, first of all, how fast Team Secret would take that tower, but also being so split up like that.
Yeah, that was a big surprise. I think they made the right idea of saying, like, we can't just give up everything.
Yeah.
But same time, that wasn't the way to do it as Puppey. He's going around right now.
There's the Stone Gaze. Low commitment, though, from Team Secret. They're like, great, we forced that ultimate from you. Now it means the next time. It does mean with the fast boots of travel that he can go. Oh, nice. Oh, and a kick down. Managed to knock down the trees. If they just keep damage on time, all they need is just to make sure Ame can't reset and be able to jump into the trees, and that's what the Earth Spirit is so good at. Well done by
Medusa, time to just gain that worth.
Nova going to be chased down here. He does pick up the bounty rune. I think he knows that he's going to die here. FY should just hide. Zai trying to catch him. They're going to go for the Wukong's command here with the boots of travel. Batrider coming in. He's going to try and catch mid one. He will be able to get melee range. Gets the lasso, pulls him back into Wukong's command. He's now dead. Zai from the side throws out his poison. They don't really care about that. They need to just be able to kite Nisha at this point. Nisha slowed down a little bit. He's going to be able to get the bump for it from the flame break. Close enough now, maybe to be able to get the Stormbolt until FY. He knows he needs to be able to save Ame's life. It's going to cost him his own though. Nisha, they actually do kill Yapter. It looks like the Mystic Snake bouncing over. FY had managed to get that with the help of the Fate Bolt as well as the Mystic Snake.
And not the worst fight in the world for them, but Mid1 did use the buyback for this.
Yeah, what an early buyback to use.
Thought it was going to be an
but it's the Monkey King and Batrider really fallen far behind, and X-Nova has a 5-position Doom. It's a little bit greedy, but he hasn't been able to get any farm either.
Look at him just die.
Routinely off and force Team Secret to reset.
They're pinging right now, but
game as hard as possible.
I would like to see Ame cut this top wave though.
Yeah, and it looks like he will finally do it. We'll see how quickly Mid1 is able to respond. Now Mid1 isn't going for, he's going for the same kind of build that we saw from Sumail.
Gonna go for the TP. The
kick, the catch to be gone! Yapzor so fast, rolls in a hurry. Ame was
instant with that too.
He was so certain he was going to be able to get out there, and they find the pickoff in bottom lane on Chalice. This is the kind of big break that Secret was waiting for. Now they're going to go for the smoke up here with the haste rune on the Sven. They're running out to bottom lane. FY is going to show himself. He's just trying to do some damage to the creeps, push in the wave as much as possible. Now Chalice actually shows them well behind their counterparts. Almost gonna catch him again. Can he actually get the silence? A quick jump away. Another jump into the trees. Ame beginning to get some better patterns here. But Yapzor. Well, he's gonna be able to find him again. Time and time again, Yaptor has made Ame's life total hell.
He is making him look like a fool right now as Nisha also finds a kill on X-Nova. And they might get something out of this one.
But he pulled in mid-one. He could definitely take this fight against these two, I think, is Pumpy. He may not even die. FY's going to try and go for it with the Fade Bolt. Chalice tries to get a little bit more damage. There's a Mystic Snake as well. But now they got to back up. Look at that. The Stone Gaze and hidden in the tree. They do have the components for a strong high ground defense as long as they don't get picked off outside the base. Chalice, a fast blink away, but isn't going to be able to kill any creeps, and he won't be able to TP either. Midwalk gets there just in time. That's that Kaya Yasha build for you. All this movement speed. 30 kills in 30 minutes, only 4 of which have gone to PSG.LGD. Can't even kill a creep with a Boundless Strike, and now it's going to be found by Nisha with a Blink Dagger. Out of damage on PSG.LGD. Our Monkey King did not get any sort of follow-up. He couldn't get off a good Wukong's command underneath that Stone Gaze. They had the lasso that was used there as well.
Still 2 minutes on the Aegis. They have a cheese, and they want to end the game right now.
They're certainly trying to set PSG.LGD, who they had to deal with a secret-controlled game 1 for sure, but they managed to make the comeback. This
looks like they want to take a fight on this high ground where they got vision, but gonna get rooted out, and another pickoff gonna come onto this FY Rubik.
Strike doesn't even land. X-Nova shows himself. He's trying to push back mid-one as best as possible. Give maybe the opportunity. They do manage to take all of his mana away, but he still has an Aegis for another minute and a half. They're gonna be able to pull back Yaptor for the Nisha just to make that stun. They managed to get the 2-man stun out, and look at the clean gonna work. Nisha with the BKB will force the GG call from LGD.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
That Blitz was just a smashing.
Very one-sided. That was similar to what I expected after game number 1.
Yep.
But this time around, they were clinical. They took you out at the knees. They didn't give them a kill.